Yo, Gekko, what is a jumper account and why do I want one? How do you get one done? Well, this video will answer all those questions as well as go through a thorough guide on how to get a jumper account after all the new updates. So let's get this started. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to the Gekko, another daily video for you guys. Today we're talking about a jumper account, a jumper guide, everything in this video. It's going to be a bit long, but it's going to be worth your time because this is going to be thorough, it's going to be straightforward, and not too much rambling, I hope. If you're new to the channel, however, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video or stream. Now, what I'm going to do about this video is I'm also going to add it into its own playlist. Now, that playlist is going to be updated as updates come out and this guide needs to get reviewed. So if you guys are watching this in the future, today is January 2nd, 2019. And if something changed, you'll see in the playlist more videos. So go check out that playlist really quickly to make sure this is everything you need to know. For now, it's all you need. So what is a jumper account? A jumper account is an account that uses the beginner's teleport, an item that you get as a brand new player in order to get advantage and get a few more days ahead of everyone else before anyone even knows what happened. What do I mean? You create an account that is going to be played for up to 9 days and 23 hours. At the end of those 9 days and 23 hours, you will end up in a brand new kingdom that was just created and it's on day one, and you'll essentially have 9 days worth of progress ahead of everyone else. We'll explain in more details what the 9 days of edge means, but for now, we're going to talk about the jumper guide. It is a guide that is divided into 4 phases, and these are as follows. First of all, the pre-planning phase. In the pre-planning phase, you have to answer one basic question before you even start. Do you really have to have Richard I and or YSG to continue? If you're going to be one of those people who has to have them, you're going to probably restart the process over and over until you get them. Once you've figured out whether or not you're getting YSG and Richard and all that, you're going to have to choose which kingdoms you're going to. And the question is, are you aware of the kingdom's pattern? What you're seeing on the screen right now is the pattern the kingdoms are set up in a continent. So essentially we have blue, red, green, yellow. It repeats like that twice and every continent is the same. The thing is, what you want to do is you want to jump in between colors in the pattern. So if your first kingdom like mine is 101, is kingdom 1, then you're in a blue kingdom, and now my first jump is going to have to be to one of the other 3 colors. The reason you need to know that is because that is how you maximize your efficiency by having all these things that if you jump into the same pattern map you won't have. My final question to you is, do you have enough time right now? Beginner's teleports are 10 days long, and the idea is that you want to get out of your first kingdom as fast as possible. So do you have 15, 16, 17 hours to kill within the next 2 days to get 1,500 tribal villages and 400 caves, as well as do daily events and all that in as soon as possible, and then again for 9 days? It's not as easy as it sounds, but if you have a weekend that you can kill, you can get it started. Unfortunately, it requires a lot of time, so this is part of the pre-planning. Do you have the time to get it done? So the next stage is your first kingdom, the creation of your account, and this is it right here. Me in kingdom 1, you guys are seeing right now, I'm upgrading my city hall to level 3 because your main priority is going to be, first of all, to do what you need to do to get to city hall 5. Now you're going to do it with natural time, so it's going to take you like about half an hour to get it done. You're not going to speed up this process. All you want to make sure is that you have a scout camp at level 5 because you want to have 2 scouts for the first stage. In the first stage, what you're doing is very simple. You're grinding as much hours as you can within the next day or 2 to just get every single possible tribal village and cave. On top of that, you're going to keep building like I'm doing right now. And the reason I'm leveling up the scout camp is because it'll help. I'm kidding. It'll help you much more throughout your process. Now, what are the caves and tribal villages, you might be asking, and how many there actually are? There are a lot of them. And the beauty of having an unfogged kingdom in the beginning is that you can go one by one through these things and get them done. So you're gonna spend 18 hours, probably something like that, going in between all these things. And let me give you a tip right now. The worst part are the caves. You gotta make sure that your scout will never stop. So when you send a scout to this cave, he will go here, explore it, and come back. Now, if you don't pay attention, you might have to send your scout out this way, and he will just come back, and then you're gonna come here again, and why not create a pattern? So what I recommend doing is send your scouts as far away as you can, and as they're coming back, keep tagging more and more and more different caves. That's how I got it done. You'll see also on the screen right now the count of how many tribes and caves you're gonna have to hit in order to get golden keys to try out your YSG and Richard. Now, this is something that you probably should know ahead of time. These numbers right here. That way you know whether or not you want to reset after a certain amount that you have explored. I've heard that most people do 40 caves, 40 tribal villages and 5 caves to get 3 gold keys. And if they don't get them within the 3 gold keys plus the free try, then just restart. Once you get that done, you have a ton of extra loot. You'll have some keys to try your luck. What you're trying to get are these 2 guys right here. You finished up all your caves. You finished up all your tribes. It is time to get out of here. You've grown all the way to the 7th city hall. And you know what? Maybe you decided you want to try to spend a little bit of money and actually get these guys done. If you do your first recharge, I think you get 1 gold key. So the first recharge gift pack is 1 gold key. So you pretty much buy anything and you get it. And the second recharge, which is the same thing, is another 10 keys. So you could spend a little bit of money and try to get another 11 keys. The total keys you can get is, I think, 22 from the caves and the tribal villages. So that's that. Don't research economy. The economy researches will come from the tribes. Just make sure you have the academy ready and set up. For that, you're going to want to enter the Bronze Age, which is City Hall 4, and that's what takes a little bit of time. So in the beginning, you're probably not going to have your academy, but just make sure you get it going. So you finished all the tribes, all the caves, you got everything done. It is time to get out of here, and this is phase 2, which is Kingdom 2, your middle kingdom. Your middle kingdom is going to be a brand new kingdom, and unfortunately, because of that, it's going to be fogged up. And what you want to do in there is essentially unfog as much as you can out of it. Again, get all the tribes and all the caves as much as possible. Grow, grow, grow. Stay out of trouble. Gather. Get as many quests done as you can. Do not use any of the quests unless it's necessary to keep growing or to just stay afloat. You want to do the main quests but not the side quests, as you want to hoard resources for your final kingdom without losing them to someone hitting you. So in this kingdom, you're going to be peaceful, you're going to be chilling, you're going to be doing the daily events, you're going to be doing the Rise of Civilizations event, which is a 5-day event in the beginning of every kingdom. And you're going to get a ton of rewards out of that. You can do all the events there as well. There's going to be the Lohar event in day 3. So you really can pump out all these different things, get your barbarians done, get your quests done, and get all this loot. That's what Kingdom 2 is about. It is just stay there, grow, grow, grow naturally. Don't use speed ups. Try to use the least amount of resources as you can, but keep growing consistently the whole time. That's what you do in Kingdom 2, and you're going to spend most of your time there. Your final phase, and I think I realized I just screwed up in the phase 2 earlier. It doesn't matter. You guys understand what I meant. Kingdom 2 is the 3rd phase, and the final phase is your home kingdom. This kingdom just opened yesterday, maybe 2 days ago max, because you don't want to be wasting time. And now you're porting into it. This is your new home. This is where you're going to start playing. Congratulations. You're going to have a ton of resources, a lot of gems, a lot of from the daily gems that you get, the gold keys, the everything. You're going to be set up. You're going to have commanders already rolled out and ready to go. You're going to have like 200, 300, 400,000 power that you're going to start off with. And then from there, you're going to kick butt in your new kingdom. Couple of things I want to give you guys as tips before we go. You're going to get these items quite a lot. These are the kingdom maps. Now, when you're in an unfogged kingdom, you get 5-minute speed ups, and that might be worth it if you just click use. Don't do that. When you make it to your home kingdom, your final kingdom, what's going to happen is everything is going to be fogged up. And in the fight to unfog things, you're going to have a ton of these from the first 2 kingdoms that you went to, the one you started in, the middle one. And when you use all of them there, you're going to clear a lot of the map and get huge edge that any pay to win player cannot do. So that's a pretty nice little thing you can do. Also, a good defogging method I'll show you right now. What we're going to do is we're going to get out of here. We're going to use our beginner's teleport just to show you guys how it works. And then I'll show you guys a quick defogging tip that really helped me out when I started playing this game. So let's go ahead and teleport and talk about defogging. So unfortunately, when there's huge thick fog, the scouts can't go anywhere that they don't know how to get to, which means you gotta uncover a connection to your city. They need to know a path. However, there is a little bit of a glitch with that when it comes to caves. So you can explore caves that are in thick of fog as long as you can see them. The way you can do that is by being in an alliance or anywhere that really you can essentially defog a little bit of map. So let's go ahead and look at the map. I landed somewhere in here. So what you can do is you can look for an alliance. Let's go join an alliance. Is there an open one anywhere? Let's just join this. And now what you're seeing is we have 37 members. But those 37 members, I don't know where they are. Except that now, anywhere that I have alliance mates, they're going to appear on the map. And they're going to make a nice little break in the fog. So the cool thing that you can do is actually move to explore. And now all we're looking for is one of our alliance mates who is sitting right next to a cave. And now this cave, which we have no connection to, we can click on it and tell our scout to go there. And what he will do is he will miraculously find the fastest way to get there. And he's just going to start going. And as he goes, he clears the fog. So it's a quick tip you guys can do. What I like to do is I like to go around the edges of the map with my scout. And then every time he comes back, he makes like roads throughout the whole map. It's like a free way to unfog a bunch of your map. So what you can do with your jumper, and what I'm planning on doing, is I'm going to spend a day, just something like that, trying to defog as much as I can with this method. I've made like 28 or 29% defogging in like 3 days with this. So I might do that and then use my kingdom maps. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, those are my tips for a jumper. I love this thing. I've been doing it for a little while now. I've been focusing a lot on my jumper account, so I'm really happy with what you guys are about to see very soon. I'm making a series about a jumper account as I showed you guys, but something changed and I haven't revealed it yet. So stay tuned for that. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you dislike it, dislike the video, but let me know why so I know why you don't like it. If you guys want to join me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Discord, links are in the description. The Discord group is popping, and also Twitter has been growing a lot lately. Thank you for that. I'm the Gekko. I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Thank you guys for following me, for helping me, for supporting me, for all the good stuff that you guys do. Thank you. Have a great 2019. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.